to the India-Canada diplomatic standoff, certain developments on that front. And Canada has abruptly ended its popular Student Direct Stream, or SDS, that's the fast-track visa program impacting international students from India and other countries. Now, the SDS program, known for its quick processing times, is now closed, forcing students to apply through the regular visa process, which could take up to 8 weeks instead of the previous 20-day turnaround. The move comes amid heightened diplomatic tensions between India and Canada. Needless to say, with over 427,000 students currently in Canada, India remains the largest source of foreign students for the Canadians. Meanwhile, the Canadian Immigration Department stated that the change aims to ensure equal and fair access for all applicants, while strengthening program integrity and protecting students' interests. The SDS program, launched back in 2018, had been open to students from 14 countries, including India, China and Pakistan. Canada's recent immigration policies reflect a broader shift. Immigration Minister Mark Miller had announced plans to reduce permanent residency targets, expecting to admit 395,000 residents in 2025, down from nearly the 5 lakh this year. For non-permanent residents, including students and temporary workers, the intake will fall sharply, with a target of 446,000 in 2025 and just 17,400 by 2027. That's the point at this point in time. SDS program has been discontinued, and this comes amid the India-Canada diplomatic standoff, the expulsion of top diplomats on both sides of the divide, and now, well, on the Khalistan front, on the anti-India sentiment front, it seems like Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has also made, a revelation, an acknowledgement, a cognizance, as a matter of fact. Because as the diplomatic standoff between India and Canada continues, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has admitted for the first time the presence of Khalistanis in his country. Take a look at this. Even though he clarified that they do not represent Canada's Sikh community as a whole, he has well said that there is presence of Khalistanis in his country. Trudeau's admission appears to validate India's long-standing stance that pro-Khalistani elements are being sheltered within Canada. The Canadian Prime Minister also said that there are Hindu supporters of Prime Minister Modi in Canada, but stressed that they too do not represent the wider Hindu community. Now, Trudeau's statement comes just a day after a violent attack on the Hindu Sabha Mandir in Brampton by the alleged pro-Khalistan elements, sparking tensions among the Indo-Canadians who are challenging the separatist groups. Now, the comments add a new layer to the already strained relations between India and Canada, which hit a low after Trudeau accused Indian agents of involvement in the killing of Khalistani separatist Hardeep Singh Nijjar in September. The real question is, does this signal Trudeau merely admitting the presence of pro-Khalistani factions in Canada, or is it the first step towards openly extending support for Khalistanis, albeit both these fronts equally dangerous?